most consistent player I've ever played with. Night in, night out, he's competing. He's being great in his D zone, his grand face-offs, and because of that, he's getting rewarded. And I think the last few games are very evident of that.
You talk about the peaks and valleys this year and try to stay consistent. Do you feel like you're kind of on an upward climb again and have been for a little bit?
Really since Ottawa, I've just been not thinking too much about anything besides what my strengths are going into games. My routine before games changed a little bit. I've gotten a little bit more even focused and not so loose before games maybe. Just trying a different route, and right now it's working.
How much fun is it out there just putting up these big numbers against NHL teams with some pretty good players?
Well, it's obviously it's fun to produce, but it's even funner to win. Obviously, fun is not a word, but it's definitely more fun to win. And right now, I think our team's on a high, but we want to stay consistent after this win.
You allow yourself to start thinking about Saturday afternoon? Should be perfect.
Well, we really wanted to go in today, thinking about this game tonight, and we did. So, this game's behind us. Obviously, tomorrow we'll have a day of practice and get ready for Vancouver, and come much down.
How much are you looking forward to getting to that? We talked a lot about measuring stick. I imagine for a player like yourself going up against that, not just another game.
I think standings-wise, we're up there and they're up there, so obviously it's a good test for our team playing against a top team in the NHL, and we know they've been hot as of late, and obviously with last year you can't really forget about what happened, and we know they're going to come out firing on all cylinders, so we have to be ready to respond.
Do you think maybe they have more to prove in a game like the Saturday than you guys do, just because they were on the losing end there of that final?
I'm not too sure what they're thinking. I mean, I can't really assume or guess. Obviously, when you lose, you're going to want to respond in a good way, and we have to be ready for that. We want to stay consistent, and it's going to be a good game for us.
You talked about being strong since the Ottawa game. I mean, leading up to that, had you been able to kind of assess how you were doing and figure out what was going wrong?
Well, obviously, I thought I had a good start to the season, and I wanted to stay consistent. But there was a bit of a lull there for myself, and really us as a line. We weren't putting the pucks in the back of the net, but I thought my D zone was still great then. I thought I wasn't doing too many things wrong there, and that's number one for me. And I knew if I stay consistent with that and stay focused on my strengths and not so much points or production, it was going to come back around.
What do you think of the job that Pouliot did there, stepping in for Marshy tonight?
Obviously, I think I was talking to Bergie. He said we're gonna send him a text at the same time saying we still miss you ... But I heard he's jabbing at me in the paper, so I got to jab back at Marshy. But I thought Pouliot did do a great job. He's fast, and obviously it's hard to replace a guy like Marshy, but he stepped out of this game tonight for sure.
Your production has been slowly coming along the past 5 games or so, but tonight did it feel like that dynamic quality to your game that you had early in the season was there?
Again, I think it's just really I'm just taking it game by game, trying to keep improving. Again, like I said, I knew I had a good start and I want to stay consistent, and just about finding a way to stay consistent. I think I'm starting to grab that, but I know I still have a lot ahead of me, and I know it's a long year. We're not even halfway through the season, so I got to stay focused and stay focused on what I got to do.
What's to say about the depth of this team? One of the top scorers is out from the right. We still put up a 9 spot.
I mean, I think we've been saying it all along. We know we have a deep team, and I haven't checked who got what points tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's spread out between the whole lineup. So that's definitely something we like, something we rely on, and if we're coming into a game where we're able to roll 4 lines and come away with the win, that's good news to us.
Does it surprise you just what this team's been able to do offensively, leading the league in scoring by a pretty wide margin now on a goals per game basis?
I thought last year we were a great 5-on-5 team as well. Obviously, I don't remember really too many power play goals in the playoffs last year, and we still won. So, we've always been a good 5-on-5 team. It's because we, really work in practice about D zone first. Everyone's committed to that, and committed to wanting to stay consistent. And I think that's what we're doing this year and why it's paying off.
Tyler Bergie set you up on a nice one. Do you feel the need that you had to set him up on one to pay him back?
Yeah, actually, I came to the bench and after Bergie's goal, and he said, you had a lot of guys open there, and I said, yeah, well, I had sides walking in, I had Pouliot back door, and then I had Bergie, but I felt like I had to give him that one, so I really just found Bergie. He was the first one I looked at. He made no mistake.
You look like you were aggressive on the forecheck. You had a good steal behind the goal, which somehow ended up with Pouliot, and he almost got it back to you, and you had another chance. Just trying to be more aggressive on the day to create offense, or just going after it?
I mean, with me, I think my little experience level is still about getting better every day. Every game it's about competing more and more, and I think for me right now it's about finding the little ways to compete without having to be a Milan Lucic or a big guy like that or a power forward. It's about if you look at Berge, how he is with his stick, and the little things he can do in one-on-one battles. That's what I'm still trying to learn, and I think I'm getting better at that. And I think that one play was I guess an example.
When you guys score, you score in bunches, and not just in a singular game, but backing it up 2 games in a row. Why does that happen? Does scoring just beget scoring, and confidence grows?
You look into detail more than I do. Obviously, we play a game, we win, we move on. We try to stay as consistent as we can. We think about D zone first and goalie out. And sometimes you're gonna go in more than others. Obviously, you're gonna get some lucky bounces sometimes, and maybe go with you tonight. Why there's such a large margin, but we played a full 60, and that's what we're happy about.
Can you look forward to Vancouver now? Now you can turn the page.
Yeah, now we turn page and get ready for one of the top teams in the NHL right now. I'm pretty sure they are. I looked at the standings a couple days ago, and I think I remember them being pretty up there, if not first or second in that conference. So we gotta be ready for that. We have a day of practice tomorrow, and get ready for a big game.
Do you think there's some carryover from the finals, trying to prove something to you guys, considering you won the cup?
It's my second year, so I can't say I really know. I have no idea what goes through those guys' heads. We know we want to stay consistent with how we're playing, and that doesn't change with whoever we're playing.
Thanks a lot.
Were you upset that you guys would get 10? We were at the crowd.
No, I don't think anyone here is upset. Obviously, we just wanted to stay consistent. It wasn't about trying to really kill a team or anything like that, or be cocky. We just stay consistent, playing good D zone, and stay playing hard for a full 60.
I see a goal.